Yeah,
Get
let's
my
get
cops
into
out of
this
the way.
game. Yeah, absolutely. Get them out of the way right now. Here we go. Bloody Ridge spawning down here at the bottom left-hand position is going to be the blue Terran Koget, which means spawning up at the top left, right-hand position as the white Zerg. It is going to be Flying, who is currently down, unfortunately, 0-2.
Now, this is one of those interesting maps that doesn't take advantage of the full height that you could use. It's a skinnier map than the standard Fighting Spirit or Circuit Breaker here. So just kind of, even though it's a 2 spawn position, it's also a squish map.
Yep, absolutely. It is a little bit squished. Rush distance is also kind of short. I would say it's like a more of a medium to short rush distance than your longer ones like circuit breakers.
Yeah, and it's like a narrow path. I actually want to reveal the map out here. So there's like this narrow way that you can send your units through. Otherwise, it's blocked, and you have to go over the high ground terrain here on the top or bottom side. So you can rush. You got to go through the middle. And then when you get to the natural base, you can see that there's no high ground, really, to get into the main base. There's no ramp, and there's a pretty wide natural base, too.
Yep, that's, we'll see if that plays, again, in any role into this.
Well, we see the faster spawning pool on this map. So right away, I'm starting to feel something's up. Maybe Flying knows what he's going to do.
It's only an overpool, so it's not like it's gonna give away too much information. If this was a 9-pool speed, it'd be a lot more interesting to note. But Koget's also being very smart here. He's got that barracks planted at the very front, so if he needs to pull SCVs, oh my god, Koget again with the gas first build.
I love it. I love it seeing that gas. But sometimes when you watch like Scan, he's always talking about, yeah, I can get this fast gas and then I can get +1 right away. It's a really aggressive +1 style build, but I can still stick with bio. So maybe we might see just him taking advantage of the gas in that scenario where he drops the engineering bay down right away. But if he doesn't, then we know that he's going with some crazy factory tech.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. He's actually now getting the gas for Zerg at the same time, so this is probably, looking like a 2-hatchery build instead of a 3-hatch build, coming off of this overpool. We got the first couple lings about to be made. SCV is going to walk in and get, met with some 4 lings here.
Do you know how fast exactly it is to have the overpool Zerglings versus the 12-hatch Zerglings?
Oh, it's definitely much later. Like right now, the 12 hatchery would be coming up soon, and the lings would not even be close to being done right now. So,
yeah.
But again, also economically, you're so limited that you can't really get that 3rd hatch on time, which is why you're kind of forced into going 12, 2 hatchery openers when you go for a lot earlier of a pool.
I would love to know that exact number, though. One of you Gosu players out there that crunch the numbers on the Zerg side. Is it 20 seconds, 30 seconds? It's just something nice to have and spit out on a future cast. I'm going to have to figure that out, Flash, for the win. We need to become more StarCraft nerds.
Yeah, absolutely. But here we go. We got the factory out right now, making that first vulture, and again starport first opener, or starport right after factory. So again, we'll see Wraith first, most likely. We see the layers coming up, so SCV has seen everything. We'll see if it's gonna be a Hydra Den, a 2-hatch lurker all in, or is it gonna be something else? Oh my god, he's gonna lose an Overlord.
This Overlord again. My god, the Overlord woes are strong, and he is so. Not only did he overpull, put himself behind
that economic way. He's gonna go Hydra Den. This is gonna be like that Jadon build on against Flash.
You know what? And Flying sensing it because he didn't see the command center when the Overlord dove in there. So hopefully he can at least make up some ground at some point. This Vulture is gonna be really tough too if Koget's micro is on point. He doesn't want to let the Vulture in, but he's also not getting his units out very effectively. Yeah, this is great. So he actually blocked until the Sunken finished and the remacro Zerglings here. So really nicely played by Flying to at least defend against that Vulture.
Yeah, but Hydra speed is on the way. This will be a 2-hatch Hydra all in right now. And this is actually a pretty good build against the build that Koget's going for. Late command center, not really that many units. The only units that are coming out are Vultures, and he's not even making Marines right now. He's got a Wraith on the way. We'll see if he's able to supply block the Zerg before the Hydras can get in big enough numbers. But these SCVs will have to be forced to get pulled off the line. And yeah, the Hydras don't really have a big concave to work with off of this choke. But we're going to, again, have to see how well this will work out for the Terran player. He's not going to have really powerful units to deal with it.
Yeah, and he's going to have a smaller economy, too, out of this, because he still hasn't taken that command center. He hasn't even opted to build it inside of his base yet. But he is working his way up to 400 minerals. Maybe he will build an in-base command center. Yep, there we go. Vultures pushing out right away. A trio of vultures is going to eliminate that small group of Zerglings so fast. The Hydralisks are pushing out here, and they may get caught in a bad position. Remember, we saw Koget versus Infected, where the units had a lot of trouble fighting within the center area here. The Vultures just ignore the Hydralisks. They say, you're not worth my time, and they're going for the gold here.
Nice block by the drones. Well done by flying, actually. Fantastic deflection
play
of those 3 Vultures. And yeah, Koget's gonna force to build a bunker at the front with all of these Hydralisks screaming across the map. It's got 11 Hydralisks on the way right now. Tanks are out. SCV's getting pulled off the line. Koget is actually in a very bad position here. If those Vultures actually were able to get in and kill all of those drones, it would be a completely different game. This all-in wouldn't really have anything to support behind it, but unfortunately this time it's actually Koget on the back foot here.
Yeah, I love how flying has played so far. He even deflected that Wraith amidst the Vulture attack, and the Wraith didn't get any kills. It got really low on health. It's actually getting repaired right now. So Koget trying to get that back into his arsenal. But here comes the speed range upgraded Hydra's trying to bust in here really quickly.
Oh, Koget didn't repair in time, didn't pull SCVs, and here it comes. The Hydras are getting in. The tank in the back doing a decent amount of damage here. The SCVs getting pulled off the line as well. And yeah, Koget has got 2 tanks now. Here go the Hydras.
Yeah, there's no siege mode on those tanks though. Even though the tanks are there, and they're making it really tough to get in. If the Hydras have just the perfect amount of numbers, they might be able to win this battle, but that ridge is so tough to push through, and we're seeing how difficult it is. Lair is going to be on the way. Follow-up most likely going to be lurkers here, but this is giving room for siege mode to finish, and siege tanks will definitely push the Hydras back.
Yeah, absolutely. Siege tank mode just kind of started right now. It's one-fourth of the way out right now. The Hydras right now probably want to go back in really quick, try to snipe off a couple tanks or these SCVs in the front here. In exchange, the Wraith is also on the way back out to try to harass some of these Overlords. But right now, the Zerg player is re-droning back up right now.
There's 2 Overlords that have been brought in with this, and especially if this Wraith senses it out, then he's going to be in trouble in terms of food production here. But I'm wondering, it almost looks like these Overlords are prepared to do some slow drops.
Yeah, almost. This Overlord's kind of just back here, hanging back. The Wraith is over here. We'll be able to start hitting this Overlord, but unfortunately, the Hydralisks are in position right now to deflect this Wraith right here. Koget's got to make sure that the Wraith isn't
that one Hydra kind of like worked its way away from the Wraith instead of going towards it, and almost allowed that Overlord to get killed off.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple of these Overlords here, you know, at the edges as well that the Wraith can pick at. But the Wraith will scout out this 3rd base here from the Zerg player. Going into Spire, probably just wants a batch of Scourge to be able to kill off that pesky Wraith as well. Control Tower not making any dropships right now. And yeah, Koget's got a lot of tanks here. This could, if he really wanted to, he could potentially try to go for a very fast tank push here with, yeah, because he's dropping down all these barracks. Once that macro kicks in, the Marines can really tank for the tanks in the back, ironically.
Yeah. So something important here is that if Flying did end up going for lurkers out on this transition, even though he does have a Spire coming down here. Imagine if he went with lurkers. The concept stations just came up. He would have 2 scans, no science vessels, and if he was able to take advantage of that, you know, unavailable vision and detection, then he might have been able to do some significant damage to this natural base and maybe push back the command center.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know, he didn't. He chose Mutas, or at least he chose Spire instead. And we'll have to see what units he's going to go for. Will he go into Mutalisks, which wouldn't be a bad decision right now, considering that there's not much anti-air out on the map right now. There's only 4 Marines out, and most of the units that Terran has for damage is the tanks. And if the Mutas can get in there and snipe the back tanks, then it'll be a completely different game in terms of any fight that arises.
Yeah, this is disgusting. Koget switching back to his 5 racks again. He's like, oh, that didn't work. My different build this time. I'm just going to go to these 5 barracks and start winning this game again. Let's make this happen.
Yeah, but, Wraith does go down, unfortunately, to these Hydralisks, but it did manage to pick up a couple Overlords before going down. But yeah, it's a big Muta switch right now. Mutalisks are on the way right now for the Zerg player, and he's getting an armory. Koget is getting armory, so you might see Valkyries coming out from this starport as well, which would help him really well to deal with those Mutalisks.
Now he only had one starport in the last game too, but it seemed like he just managed to get those Valkyries out in some pretty good numbers very quickly because he stopped building wraiths, so he had that availability to just constantly queue up Valks to deal with this Muta attempt. The Mutas are coming out though. They're 6 strong in numbers right now, and now remember, this is the first time where flying really has a solid unpressured third base, so hopefully that can help lead him towards a later game.
Yeah, we'll have to see how good his Muta Micro is. Doing a pretty good job here, killing off these SUVs. Oh, but he's got to pull back. That one last Mutalisk is going to go down, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. That one extending rocket, unfortunately, feeling the pain there on that Muta.
Oh, but the Valkyrie's out right now. Here comes the first volley off on these Mutalisk. Will he chase? No, they will not chase any further than need be. But yeah, so the first Valkyrie's out right now, not making a second one just yet. I think he realizes that there's not going to be too many Mutalisks coming out right now. So, you know, only one Valkyrie is kind of needed in the air at the moment, unless the Zerg goes for Scourge, which he actually has one egg morphing right now into Scourge. He's also got a ton of Lurkers now morphing as well. So this will be a big Lurker Muta attack right now against this big tank force that's coming out on the map.
This is a massive tank army pushing out here. 5 tanks along with all these Marines. And so this is going to be tough. If those Mutas can stay alive here, then they can go in and snipe, just depending on how good Flying's engagements are. So he's just going to have to plan it out really well, hopefully catch some of the tanks in the back. You know, where is Koget the weakest right now? Most of his army's pushed out, so if there was some availability for backstabbing, that could play out really well. But it seems like Flying needs all his army to defend right now.
Yeah, but right now these Lurkers are a little bit out of position. They don't have any Zerglings to kind of tank for them as well. So right now these tanks and Marines are able to get into this like little niche position here without much contention here. Also, you can bring the Valkyrie a little bit. So these Mutalisks will be able to do a little more damage than expected here. And here come the Hydras pushing in by accident because they took aggro. But yeah, the Mutas are going to see if they can snipe a couple of these tanks out. We'll see how good they are and can delay this as much as possible.
Yeah, look at these Lurkers on the high ground. They're just out of range and being able to hit these tanks. That would have been really nice. I do like the Muta hits that are going off here. I think that Flying is really controlling these pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. These Mutas are doing a pretty good job here taking out these last couple tanks, and we'll see when the Scourge are going to try to go in for a dive onto that Valkyrie. But also a Bunker is going out the front. He loses his natural base right now. So this, again, a very strong tank push. He doesn't have any Zerglings to really, you know, get in there and tank the fight right now. That's, I think, the biggest problem.
Yeah, this is just really unfortunate that he lost his natural base because it looks like he can at least hold for now.
Did not
he's going to have to cancel it one more time too.
Yeah, he didn't cancel it. Lost 300 minerals right there, unfortunately for him. But yeah, you know, all of his units are just Lurkers and Mutalisk, and if you just have those with nothing else to tank for those units, then Marines are just going to shred them into pieces. And yeah, Koget just taking this game right back in his favor, grabbing a
the 5-Rax macro is just going to astronomical paces, and the Marines up to 22. You can see that it's a 50 food supply count difference here, and it looks like a 3-0 is about to happen here for Koget.
Yeah, Koget is just too strong right now with these +1 Marines shredding through these non-upgraded Hydralisks as well. The Valkyrie in the back, killing off all the Overlords, and yeah, again, Flying just has to wonder what is going wrong. How do you kill Koget? And Koget, again,
yeah, we're going to see the GG.
Yeah, GG. Well played by Koget. Well done with that push. And yeah, just not getting any Zerglings. Very interesting from a Zerg player. And Zerg players should realize that the backbone of their army ultimately is going to be Zerglings to really get into the front lines and push back Marines while the Lurkers in the back are able to do damage.
Man, so this is looking really rough. 2 more games for Koget to win it all. And he is looking really strong. This is week 1's winner here. And remember, right now, he has to win 5 in a row to put a bounty on his head. 5 weeks in a row. Just to clarify, Flash for the win. Alright guys, listen up. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, you want more of Fight Club, I want to take this to 15 weeks. We need your donations. So please, please donate. You guys are awesome. So that is why I believe that you will donate and not disappoint me. Alright, some more music and some more facts about our StarCraft players. Oh my god, it took me so long to find that unmute button. All right, here we go, guys. What's up? We are 3 games through. We've got at least 2 more to go, if not 9 in total. So got to be pumped up about that. Let me go ahead and create this game number 4 here for you, Flash for the win. Type that in. Because I'm a slacker, I should have done that during break, but I did not.
I was like, dude, why aren't you doing it during the breaks and you never do it?
I know, because it's me to chill. All right, everybody in chat, chill. By the way, this entire thing is funded out of pocket here. Your donations only add to it. So, yeah. If you want to donate and be awesome like me, you can. All of my money comes from the Africa Star League casts. Don't expect anything from Flash for the win, because we're trying to also feed him, my co-caster here. So that is why he is retaining his money. He is not selfish. He literally needs those cheeseburgers. So
you mean ramen, bro?
He needs those ramen burgers. This guy literally buys like,
wait, what?
he buys 90-cent white bread and then puts ramen inside of it, uncooked, and just crunchy white bread ramen sandwiches. This is the bee's knees, man. That's college life for you.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. That's how we roll.
All right, and we roll with Overwatch. Someone was asking how they become part of Overwatch. Well, download the Overwatch IC Cup map here if you want to be part of this fun. Now, is this the Crystal Drag map? I don't know. I believe it is this time. But
we're going to jump into spawning positions, though. We got Purple Terran spawning down here at the bottom right-hand location is Koget, which means that up at the top left-hand position as the Blue Zerg, it is going to be flying.
That's right. That's right. And I didn't move the camera while you were announcing those positions. But yes, Terran right, Zerg left.
Yeah, basically.
That's the abridged version. That's what you're getting. I'm sorry. We've gone cheap. This is a low-budget show. I did not hear those donations coming in. And so the poorer Fight Club gets, the poorer the casting becomes.
Ooh,
and eventually it's just
SCV.
going to be chill level casting. Drones are mining minerals. Drones are mining minerals. SCVs are mining minerals.
So interesting. Koget's gonna put down a supply depot here at the front, which generally typically means he's gonna either look for a wall in at the natural base, or he's looking for 14cc, which is what Flash loves to do. He loves getting that. Oh my god! If he goes 14cc though, look at this spawning pool. It's a 9 pool.
Dat intuition. And we've got
man,
this.
like
I love it. I
too.
love it. I love it. I want to see these.
Yes,
it's gonna be speed. It's gonna be speed.
Speed.
Koget might finally lose a game. We're not cheering against you, Koget. We're just cheering for exciting, insane games. The barracks comes down.
Hold
What?
that thought, BisuDagger. Hold that thought. He
What
didn't
rubbish
go
hype
14
flash
CC.
for the win? What rubbish hype you were giving us?
I'm just saying, look, he didn't go 14 CC, so it's very possible that Terran is able to get that supply depot in time to block the Lings. So we'll have to see. It's very interesting.
Koget is not flash, and he is not foolish. He is neither of those two things. He is not a foolish god, but a rational mortal.
Oh my god. If Koget puts out a supply depot here, it'd be soul read, but nobody's just gonna scout this. I was gonna say, if he put that a supply depot, it's over. Like, the soul read happened, 9 pulls is prevented, but here come the Lings. The drones are mining those gas, that Vespine
What is
geyser
this drone doing
right
here? This drone does not know what kind of warpath it wants to be down.
Oh my god, it might block the supply depot.
Oh!
Oh, no Marines for the barracks. The command center is going down. The SCV is gonna see the Marine.
Oh, this could be greedier. Okay, the SCV does see it. Koget's response. Koget's response. Oh, the drone! The drone!
Will the drone? No!
No! Flying!
Oh my god, the Lings, no!
Oh no! Koget, why so unfair? And he's gonna get the favorable Marine spawn too, bottom right.
Never mind. This is like game over already.
Oh!
Oh god, Nightpool speed doesn't get any damage done.
Man, I wish flying was right here so I could hug him on camera.
So unfortunate. He had the SCV coming out at the exact perfect moment, especially when he went for command center first. Usually you want to get the supply depot a little bit later, but instead he moved his SCV to get it right away for the wall. Oh well.
Yep.
Happens, fam.
Oh, but here it comes. Remember Gwimchi built 12 DTs to try and break down a Terran base once, and then lost to mass repair. So instead we're gonna see 12 Zerglings. Or not even. 8 Zerglings. 8 Zerglings. Here they come!
Zerglings.
Storm it!
But nope. No, he's not gonna try to break this wall. He knows. He's just honestly at this point, because the Terran doesn't really have like anything right now. He could power drone behind this, because Terran probably doesn't want to move out to deal with the Ling speed. That's done, unless he just goes into like academy and gets like 2 firebats and 2 medics, or 1 fireback, 1 medic, and with stam he just runs over Zerg.
Yeah,
because that's what we saw last time. Remember on this map?
What's that? What happened on last map?
Remember last time we cast on this map, Koget just like went one firebat, one medic off of 2 racks aggression, and just rolled the Zerg. But yeah, it's gonna be a 2-hatch lurker all in right now. He's got the Hydrogen going down.
Good. I like to see that. You know what? Behind this though, I would have, as not awesome Zerg player as Fear the Queen, would have gone straight into 6-hatch off 4 bases.
Oh, yeah, landowner's right. He only has 1 hatch. I don't know how he's gonna power drone off of this. You're right.
yeah.
I'm just thinking about
seriously
ways
low on larva. It's gotta be lurkers. You know what? Maybe he could get to he could just research a drop and do a slow lurker drop. That's the way to go. Right now, at least, let's take a look. And
he doesn't have the money to do that either, though. His stim's on the way, though, as well. So
yeah.
Comstats also immediately started. So if scan goes down on that lurker den, like, you know, he doesn't have an eBay though at the same time.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna have turrets out yet.
What I think is though, he doesn't even need to anticipate whether it's he doesn't need to scan to determine it's lurkers. He can actually just hold on to his scans and just stay cozy with the extra energy if he wants to. Just because he knows that he has such an economic edge.
I don't hear scan going down. So yeah, I think you're right. He's probably just gonna hold scan. Oh, there's a scan. Yeah, he's gonna realize his lair with lurkers. He's once that E-base finished, he might even throw down. He's probably gonna throw down a bunker or 2 behind this wall as well, and as well as get a turret to make sure that he can defend. But the Marines are actually gonna try to push out here, and this is really smart. What happens is that when you scan this, you want to find where the lurker eggs are morphing, and you can try to catch them off guard with this early Marine force, which is why he's pushing out right now.
Yeah, and here come the Hydras trying to just speed themselves into a good hidden position down towards the south. And
yeah,
I mean, this is scary. Every Ling lost is actually pretty significant right now, dealing with this minor push coming out.
He's got triple sunken going down right now, but he doesn't even have the money to morph all of them into sunken.
Yeah, we've all had those days. We've all had those days. We're drunk. We don't have the right amount of minerals, and it's just woe begone. But these Marines,
so he's got no money at his natural.
Yeah, again, this is very, very tough for flying. But maybe he could figure out how to do a power outlet trick, so Koget will maybe lose to this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. He's already seen the Sunkens,
It's a
though, so it's not
signature
going to go
move
back
for
in.
Zerg players to know how to pull out the
Oh, the
opponent's
SCV
power out.
sees the lurkers. The SCV sees the lurkers on the way. The missile turret, there's no missile turret yet, so we'll have to see when scan comes down for that. He's also got a factory already and a starport on the way. So yeah, this is pretty smart for Koget. Knows exactly what to do right now.
Yeah, so he's got the push threatening at the natural base, and he's got to deal with these lurkers. They have a pretty good range here.
Wait,
so range is
do Marines have
for
range?
these Marines. So they
Wait.
can't actually deal with the lurkers.
Wait, Marines? I thought Marine range and bunkers outrange lurker spines, but I guess not. I'm really stupid.
It's right. We learn something new every day. It's it's just facts that we don't have to think about too often, and unless you're playing that matchup all the time or you see it commonly in casts. So look, you can see that at least Zerg right now is pretty secure against that pressure.
Yeah, he doesn't have Marine range. Yeah, Koget doesn't have Marine range right now.
Yep, and so he's just gonna have to sit back and enjoy the lurker damage coming down on these on this bunker here. You know, three SCVs though, so I guess it's basically like a 1-to-1 ratio, the same way we treat Dragoons attacking bunkers to really.
Yeah, I was about to say this looks exactly like Dragoons fighting a Terran right now at the front with the Goon range.
You know, had this been more standard of a game, then a range would have been done for these Marines earlier on, but it is on its way. Oh, the Marines did, for a second, they tried to poke in.
Oh, lost the Marine for a link.
Yeah. Not a good trade.
A bit unfortunate.
Oh, that bunker goes down. Wow.
Yeah, the bunker did go down. I think the SCVs forgot to repair it or something. But
I love
unfortunately,
the stacking here. Oh, he missed it this time, but I do love that he goes for the lurker stacking. Nice moves here. So inside of his base, what's he doing to deal with this? He's actually going for a dropship first instead of a science vessel. And really, there's not that Scourge defense that you would expect from flying, as we saw in game number 1, because he doesn't have that spire out. So dropship might be the way for him to quickly stim in and do some damage. More economic damage, really. Okay, but these Hydras are coming out here, not really doing good one-on-one battles here with these Marines. The medics are so strong that they really killed off a lot of Hydras right there.
Yeah, you gotta be able to target fire with low amount of Hydras against Marines. That's how you kill them off. But yeah, in the meantime, the dropship is done now. We'll see where it heads off to. And yeah, there is not really any defenses in the main base. So if he's able to sneak this dropship out, I mean, the Zerg right now is somehow fighting his way in this game, but at some point, you know, Zerg or Terran's gonna get that science vessel out. He's gonna get the first couple tanks out, and these lurkers and lings will just roll over essentially. Especially when he's adding on more barracks as well for more macro.
Yeah, and if you saw when I was trying to point out to viewers, 70 damage on these tanks. So and once they even start to upgrades, this is why you don't really see lurkers having too much fun, because, well, I guess without the upgrades, they can two-shot lurkers. You know, just tons of massive amounts of damage that lay out from these siege tanks.
Yeah, but here comes the dropship almost over to that natural base right now. I honestly would just skip the natural and just go straight for the main where all the drones are. But meanwhile, the Zerg player here also camping at this southern location, probably going to try to bust in here. But the siege tank is siege mode is also done.
He just got these drones to mine the natural base. This is like, that's not fair, Koget. You need to allow these drones to actually perform their job. And now he's attacking inside this main base too, splitting up the Marine attacks here, just really trying to draw out attention. Oh, let's keep an eye on these units down here. Flash for the win. Make sure I don't miss like an infected level miss here. I win these units engage against the Terran.
Yeah, I remember we missed that a huge battle. But here comes the all-in here. We'll see it coming through. Here it comes. But 4 siege tanks right now are just going to melt.
The force is with this Zerg. He can do it. Oh, just glitch through, flying drone this trick. And get in!
Oh my god. No, it's over.
Oh,
that's Koget up 4-0. And
wow.
again, Koget realized, hey, if I can sweep my opponent, I get 10 extra dollars.
4-0. Man, if flying can do a reversal here, then he will just get all of today's donated money on top of the prize pool.
I know, right?
Oh man, this is just seemingly an impossible task, but we will just have to wait and see. Let's switch back over real quick. Actually, the first thing that I'm going to do here is start game number 5, just for you, Flash for the win.
Yes.
All right, since we're close to maybe a complete shutout here, I'm going to get through these stat pages a little bit more because I really want everybody to see the rest of the facts that I have on flying. Okay, so music is going to return. We'll get through flying facts, and then we'll resume on game number 5.
Its name is Pikachu.
Oh, it's so cute, it's the best of all.
You'll see.
Oh, hi, Pikachu.
Pika.
It's also known as Electric Mouse. It's usually shy, but can sometimes have an electrifying personality.
Pikachu.
Yeah, someone donated $1. Flash for the win. The donation button works. BL3R or Blur, you are the man. Thank you for donating. Donate for the Husky if you want to see the Husky in more outfits. If you want to see the Husky in StarCraft gear or themed out for the next match, then donate for this beautiful lady right here. She does spins before she lays down. Isn't she gorgeous? She is. BisuDagger. Donate for the other BisuDagger that passed away in 2016. 16 years old. Oh, it's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. But this is Delilah. I want you all to appreciate Delilah because she's my #1 StarCraft fan. She loves listening to these casts. Flash for the win. Are you around? You ready
I think
for
you
this?
muted yourself on Discord.
What?
I think you had yourself muted on Discord. So I thought you started talking on stream, and then nothing. I heard nothing.
No. We're good to go. We're good to go. All right.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to Mortal Kombat High School. Get the new transfer
Okay.
sheet. Street
Oh,
Fighter High,
we
right?
restart the next song. No, we don't want to start the next song. I think that's all I have on Fear the Queen. Fear the Queen is most like the chameleon. I already. No, I didn't. Did we do that one already? Yeah, we did. Oh, we got through them all. Oh yeah. Fear the Queen. Let's see here. If something interesting is from Texas. From Texas. All right. This
Hell
Texas
yeah, I love that
native.
state. I've actually never been there actually, but I really want to go there because I hear their barbecue and their barbecue sessions are like the best thing ever. So
Yeah, no doubt their barbecue is probably delicious. But you know what? our Texas native here, he needs to win 5 games in a row if he wants to win Fight Club today.
Yeah, we will see. That we're going to a Benzene over here. So spawning up at the top right hand of the map, it is going to be the Green Terran. Koget, we'll see if he can 5-0 and get that $10 bonus for sweeping, which means that about spawning down here at the bottom left hand position as the beige Zerg, it is going to be flying.
Hey, there's no $10 bonus today.
Oh, there's not?
And hey, someone donate $10 and I'll give Koget a $10 bonus for sweeping today. And add that with the tagline if you want to donate towards that. By the way, V1 versus Big Fan. Big Fan is dodging big time. There was a $100 donation and Big Fan is saying, I don't believe it, that there is no way that I am supposed to play a best of 5 show match versus V1. So please, donate. Everybody donate right now, even if it's just $1, and say this is for Big Fan versus V1. It has to be in the donation message, so that way we can basically shove it in Big Fan's face.
Yes, or what you could all do is you could go to teamliquid.net, click on Big Fan's profile, click the PM button, send him a big, nice, long message of how you think he's a big Dodger, and maybe, just maybe, he'll be forced to concede.
Yeah, really, his initials should be BD and not me because he is Big Dodger.
Yes, Big Dodger.
Oh my God! Just like a water balloon the size of a cloud just broke. And it is raining down like crazy outside my house.
Oh, damn, dude. East Coast for ya.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Thank
God I am not casting outdoors today. It was an option, but I chose to not opt for it.
By the way, gas first from flying. Like, actual gas first.
Yeah, you know what? Gas first, and also a pretty fast gas coming out here for Koget. And let me tell you something else, Flash of the Wind, if you didn't see the stat. Or what Flying said. Benzene is his favorite map. Of all the maps that he could have chosen, Benzene is his favorite map. So what kind of shenanigans is he going to be able to do to win here?
Well, with gas first, I'm not very familiar with gas first builds, so we'll have to see. I think maybe like, is he going to go for some really, really fast tech or some sort? Maybe it's like, I don't know, it's a slow overload drop or something like that. I have no idea. So your guess is as good as mine right now.
Yeah. And there's like tornado epic winds going on outside here, guys.
Let's all hope that
oh my God,
BisuDagger doesn't die. But by the way,
there were those tornadoes just nearby in Georgia that killed several people, and fortunately I've got a pretty secure home. But let's I'm right under the tree that would fall.
Oh man, let's all pray.
Donate so I can repair my
donate for
roof.
life insurance. Yeah, donate for life insurance.
Donate for life insurance.
Oh man. Anyways, yeah, very fast.
All right, I've got to keep myself focused here. I ignore every outside distraction right now, literally, as we try and focus down on this.
But yeah, so it's a proxy factory here. Probably gonna try to lift it into the base of flying with the fast layer that we are, obviously expecting here. The Southern colony is going down now. SCV is not going to go into the base. Oh, the drone's at the top. He's gonna be able to prevent this because he can't click on the gas right now. He's gonna realize that 500
Look at
gas
this factory. Look at this factory float down at the bottom.
I'm seeing it.
Meanwhile, July Zerg with a U instead of an E in the Zerg name. Thank you for donating that $1. I hope it has that epic message that we're looking for. We need 50 more of those, please. 50 more. Keep it coming, everybody. July Zerg, you are a baller though. Okay, so
here
Koget
comes the Vulture. Oh, the drone!
Oh, the drone! Oh, this hype.
The drone! Why
the drone hightails it. It almost zerged its pants, and now it's just back away here as the Vulture, first Vulture, is going to be coming out. Meanwhile,
no reason to be there.
The Overlord inside the main base dives in. Look at this double starport! Double starport follow-up.
Double starport is going to be scouted. So Fly is going to see all the information that he ever wanted with double starport. It's going to be cloaked. The raids coming out here. One of them will throw down a control tower. Oh no, both of them are just going to go raid.
So many drones. You know, the drones almost would be better off just trying to do a surround on this Vulture at this point. They didn't get down this ramp effectively, and this Vulture, how many? 2 kills now? Almost got away with the third.
He's going to be able to siege the back line.
Oh my God, this is disgusting.
Yeah, there will be no mining for Zerg right now, or at least if he's gonna mine, he's gonna have to.
Oh, GG!
Oh my god, the Proxy Factory ends up into a 5-minute win for Koget, and that is the double sweep so far. Can any Zerg player beat him right now?
I don't know. We're gonna have to do the selection very shortly, but let's just say this was the fastest victory in Fight Club so far. This is gonna go in the record books. 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Oh, what dramatic irony coming out of this game. I thought for sure that this was going to go to 6 games and Benzine was going to be the one that he wins. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
It was his favorite map and everything too.
All right. Keep a watch on the stream. Get your phone out. I'm going to switch over to scene 14 here. All right. Boop, boop. All right, let me play the proper music here. Let me exit out of our StarCraft. Let me exit out there. Okay, we need the selection music coming out right now. All right, here it comes. We're going to random.org. We've got 2 out of 9 players here. 2 out of 9. So TY2, No Name, DeWalt Toss, Gut Shot, Predator PL, Lewis, Eon Zerg, True Touch, and apparently I accidentally hit my keyboard and added FASSW as a potential player. Trust me, that is not a player. And Eon Zerg is not rated FASSW fish rank. Alright. So, here we go. Who is going to fight against Koget? Let's generate. 6! Flash for the win. We got 6. It's gonna be Predator, an A+ player. Predator, I believe, is Protoss NW Predator on IC Cup, and we're gonna have a TVP for week number 3.
Oh my god! So we will see. Koget not gonna be having another Zerg challenger. I was about to say if Ion Zerg or Trudex got picked, I would be like, oh my god, are we gonna see another 5-0 for a TVP? But yeah, we'll see it. Here we go. TVP, and it's gonna be an epic, hopefully another epic series.
Yeah, here's the thing, Flash, for the win too, is that True Touch is actually listed at its A- rank on IC Cup, but is D ranked on Fish rank. So it's kind of like some of the people were saying like A- player. Oh my God, why are you sending an A- player against Koget? But we don't know if the Queen or Infected were above the A- level, and that just happened to be their current rank. But now we see someone with an official legit A+ rank that's going to be coming up against Koget. Oh, someone is saying that Predator is Zerg.
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
Predator.
No.
Actually Zerg.
Oh, I thought he race picked P for at least. I don't know.
Oh my god.
There are certain players that will pick the advantage race against their opponent. Like instead of doing ZVT, they will pick PVT just to have that Protoss edge. Okay. So I guess everybody's just Zerg that isn't Koget? We've got to pray for DeWalt Toss, I guess, for
I guess, or we gotta pray for someone, dude. Maybe do we have to get Scan on here? I don't know.
Scan. Okay, so if Koget wins out, if Koget wins all 10 or 15 weeks, if we get funding for 15 weeks, if for whatever reason, then I will sponsor a Scan versus Koget finale. $100 prize to the winner.
What Scan? Yeah, Scan picks off all the bounty for him winning every week.
Oh man, yeah, the bounty would be ridiculous too. So yeah, trust me, 3 games away now, 3 weeks away for Koget before he gets a bounty put on his head, and then bonus money can be won by either player for winning more weeks after that. So that's going to be absolutely awesome here. Someone's saying 5 Zergs on this list. That's a pretty good stat to throw out there of the 9 available. So it's clearly Zerg are just populating this area. I don't know if you enjoy my overlay here. This is my blood and gore overlay for the horror pick. Whoever has to go against Koget is going to know that they're playing against someone who has not dropped a single map. That's hard to do.
Yeah, I know. Instead of Team Liquid ID, it should be Koget's next victim.
Yes. Oh man, And people, week 4 is already up and available for signing up if you want to sign up for that. If you guys enjoyed this cast, I'm getting the password situation worked out because there was an issue with the password, so I wasn't able to get this on YouTube. But I will have everything on YouTube following tomorrow's cast. And if you missed some of the games you want to rewatch on VODs, go ahead and do that too. Okay, last time I'm going to say, please guys, donate. Add to the prize pool. You guys are awesome. We got this up to, we got $2 in donations today. That's not acceptable. So please, please, please add to this prize pool money. We got over $100 in the last cast. I know that you guys got that out there. Flash for the win. It's been a pleasure casting this with you.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, get rid of that fast W thing on your screen. But yeah, awesome guys. Thank you so much.
What did I have on my screen?
You had the fast W for like the TLID and then someone's fish rank or something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyways. Yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. It's gonna be again, I guess, another TVZ. We'll see if any Zer can pick a game off Koget. That's
snap! Flash for the win! Flash for the win! Hold up! Way Too Fresh Way Too Fresh Gaming. I'm sorry. Donated $25.
Oh,
you are
nice.
the man. Thank you so much. And we have Triple X Life is now following too. You're a baller. Everybody, if you're not going to donate, at least follow. We'll be back next week with probably the most anticipated matchup so far for Flight Club. And yes, IFU Topo is now following too. Flash for the win. I'm going to play some epic music. We're done for the day. Thank you again for casting with me.
Always a pleasure. See you guys next week.
Also, tune in next week. BisuDagger has another pair of sunglasses that are going to blow you away. So be excited for that. My sunglasses are going to be awesome. I am prepared to entertain you guys with not just my voice, but my props. Alright, that's it. I got nothing else. Take care. Love you all.